And we are live. We're reporting live from the Royal Crown pop-up shop right here in Houston, Texas, live. This is actually the prequel. Boutique Fashion Week Volume 3 is coming to Houston, and the prequel weekend is all about showing Houston what we're looking to do, man. Our frequency, our message, how we're looking to uplift and empower creatives of all types, not just fashion and style. How we're looking to uplift and empower and motivate creatives and artists and entrepreneurs that have been discouraged from pursuing their passion, that have been marginalized by the elitist fashion community. It's for you. You right there. I'm talking to you. But right now, the reason for the season, we're talking about Goorin Brothers, baby. On the other side of this camera, we are surrounded by some very, very dope hats, some very dope Goorin Brothers. There's been some awesome clients and customers coming through. And I'm sitting here with Nikki. He's a social media manager for Goorin Brothers. He's been with Goorin Brothers for 10 years. Brother, big salute to you for all your help and making this happen. It's been a beautiful evening. And I really want to talk about the demand. Like, it's Pokemon-ish with the Goorin Brothers following. Like, the people that love hats, they love Goorin Brothers. And we had people here before we started the event. Like, the event started at 7 p.m. The sister was coming through around 6:30, and she wasn't playing games. We're like, man, we're not quite set up. She was like, great. I'm looking around. Where's my hats? You know what I mean? So, Nikki, talk to them. Talk to them about the experience, what we got going on here.
Thanks, Angelo. My name is Nikki Cutler, and I'm social media manager for Goorin Brothers. Been working with the company for 10 years. I could say that I've worn about 10 different hats in 10 different years. So I started the social media manager position when COVID began. So I only kind of pivoted. Everyone has to pivot during this. So I started in May. So I've been doing it almost a year. So many different changes, and it's a pleasure to be here for this event. We love popping up. Houston is a strong following. I used to run the New Orleans shop, and we had a whole bunch of people from Houston. So when I heard that this event was going to partake here, I was definitely interested. Obviously, working with Frank, it's been great. We love partnering with people that are trying to bring and empower artists and, uplift communities. And so, we're honored to be here and extremely excited to, continue the relationship with Pretty Fly Society and BVFW. BVFW. But yeah, everything has really changed, and Goorin Brothers has kind of like two parts. So there's an animal farm community, and then there's like Goorin, Maine. And we've really done a lot to sort of bring the two groups together. And I think this year, out of all the years, that has like been the major shift. It's like anyone that's wearing fedoras is also wearing the farm now, which is like something that's really, different from over the years. The farm has actually been around since the 90s, like early. And then all of a sudden, it's just on fire. Like, we started doing these Friday drops, and every Friday, the hats sell out within 20 minutes. Like, hundreds of the fresh drop, they just disappear. And it's really brought us the ability to kind of like expand into a lifestyle brand. So, do you want me to talk about what's going on? Am I talking too much?
No, I can lead you into it, or you can go on.
Yeah, so real quick, I'll obviously let Angelo, but tomorrow we are dropping for the first time T-shirts and backpacks. So this is something we've never done before. We've only been hats, so we're going to see how that goes tomorrow. So,
and that's beautiful, seeing y'all get into the lifestyle, swerve into the lifestyle lane, because it feels like a lifestyle brand already, especially amongst the people that enjoy the product. It feels more like a family setting. If you're on Facebook, you can check out the Goorin Brothers Facebook groups that they have. You can check out the hashtags. They really do a lot to feature people that wear hats, to make them feel included, to let them know when the drops are coming. It's like a participation. And so it's bleeding into lifestyle already. And we're actually, my team and I, we were in Lids recently looking to get some customized hats and embroidered with our name on it, and we saw the farm in there. And asking about it earlier, you said you've been in there about a year. So speaking on expansion, it's very dope to see y'all get into that, because those hats sell out as quickly as they come out. So I'm interested to see what the demand is going to be like for the shirts and everything else. So I asked because we have people that are interested in business. They're starting their own businesses. They're emerging. And a lot of what we try to give them is real game. Not just the fluff, not just a look at the brands, it's happy, it's bright, look at us, we're somebody. Nah, we leverage these brands, we bring this all together to bring y'all real information. So I want to ask about, you guys are it would seem you guys are in a crux position a crossroads where the demand is skyrocketing and well-deserved, but you're also not looking to compromise the integrity of your process. So speak a little bit about that experience or whatever insight you're able to provide, because it's proprietary information, but whatever you're able to share about what that's been like for you.
Sure. Yeah. I think the strategy for Goorin Brothers has really changed since the pandemic began. And we used to kind of be a hat company for everybody. And now we really have targeted our market to specific people. And with that, we're producing a lot of like lower quantity sort of sets and, more urgency from, lower amounts of product. We have our core, which is like our about 8 different hats, usually in 2 colors. And then we have something called seasonal product, which is, out for 3 months. And then we have aspirational, which is like, people that are trying to like really make a difference in their style, uplift, do things that other people aren't doing. So that's really big. And as far as the Instagram and we've been very, like, because of the pandemic, we haven't been able to do a lot of photo shoots, so it's been very user generated. So we have included so many different influencers and people and brand ambassadors to make the brand really spread, and it really has done a lot in this pandemic. We've really gone from retail to digital, and so the concentration is really on content creation, spreading through different communities, letting them see who we are, and it's been really fun. It's been like, TikTok, all that. It's changed the face of marketing everywhere, and we are jumping on the bandwagon. We really want to stay relevant. I want people to be hungry for new hats. We're humble, hungry, and ready.
That's beautiful. All right, one more question, because I gotta ask, because there were some Goorin Brothers customers tonight that'll kill me if I don't ask. I don't even want to call them customers. It's more like family. We need like a word for Goorin Brothers and Joria specifically, more like familia. But they're definitely curious. We're in Houston. You're involved in the prequel. We're letting the Houston market know about Boutique Fashion Week, but we're also letting them know about Goorin Brothers, because your nearest store is Austin. We had a lot of Houstonians come out today and show love, and they were all asking, when's the Goorin Brothers store coming? I know the unofficial answer and the mindset, but what can you say on the record? What can you tell the Houstonians that are curious about when the Goorin Brothers store is coming here?
It's a good question. And, for business during the pandemic, we actually did lose about 14 stores. Now I think it's 16 altogether. We always had Dallas as an option, and so that's still on the table. And Houston right now is not, in my knowledge, thought of just yet. But we love coming here for pop-ups and things like this. Is a great way to be able to like showcase the brand in a small scale, because this amount of product is very little compared to what we actually can offer. But we have a great website. We're actually launching a new website on April the 18th. I think it's the 9th, whatever that Monday is. So it's going to be a really more interactive experience, and we have virtual stylists. So if you're in Houston and you really want that one-on-one experience, as if you're coming into a shop, we actually have a virtual stylist team. You can make an appointment. They show you all the hats from the walls. They can see what your face shape is. They can see your style, and they can fit you right into your first Goorin or your 25th Goorin. Doesn't matter. So no plans for Houston just yet, but doesn't mean we're never coming back.
Well, actually, see you pretty soon for Boutique Fashion Week, September 22nd to the 27th, 2021, right here in Houston. This has been the prequel, the Royal Crown Pop-Up Shop. Thank you to Goorin Brothers. Thank you to Royal Bum Clothing. Thank you to all the artists involved. We're out. I got some hats to try on. I see a black one that's calling my name on it. Let's discuss, Nikki. Good stuff, man. Appreciate you, y'all.
Thank you.